What's going on, guys? It's DDJ back with another episode of On Tour DJ, and I just want to talk about this here board I got going on. Alright, so pretty much this is a Pioneer DDJ SX2, and what that means, this is a step up / upgrade from the previous version of just the SX. The SX was only a 2-channel board, only had 2 tracks you could use. This here, 4-track board, so check this out. Side A, side B. Exact replicas. These are not mirror images. These are exact replicas. So that means that the play button will be down here. The play button will be down here. It's not going to be play here, play here. I don't want you guys getting confused. Now, the reason why I'm going to show you guys this board is I want you guys to understand exactly what I'm doing in my videos as I'm showing you guys all these tricks and techniques and stuff like that, just to get you guys familiar with what I'm going to be using in my videos. Alright, so starting with side A. What we have over here at the top, we have all of our effects levels. All right, so pretty much you can change which FX you load onto your FX slots and how much they resonate in or out. You can change the beats for how long they do that. Right below that, we have the needle search, and what this does, this allows you to skip through the track without doing it in your computer, without spinning the jog wheel. So you can slide your hand simply just like this and go anywhere in the track. This is the beginning, this is the end. Alright, now remember, everything that's on this side is on this side, so don't get discouraged when you think like, wow, there's a whole bunch more buttons to go. Same exact thing. Alright, going down just a little bit further, we have the jog wheel. Alright, so all this right here is really used for is scratching or slowing down your song to match the other song, speeding up the song to match the other song. This jog wheel is probably the most common part of any DJ board, any DJ turntable. Alright. Right over to the right of that, we have the tempo, our BPM switcher, our level, our BPM meter. And below that, we have all of our pads. These are going to consist of our hot cues, our rolls, our slicers, and our samplers for all of our sound effects. To the right of that, we have our auto loops. If you guys know about looping, this is what these buttons are going to be used for. These arrows right below that is going to be a sweep from whatever hot cue or sampler you have selected up there at that moment, or along with the loops, which loop you want to use. Looking to the left of that, what we have is the play pause button, stutter button. Every board is going to have this button right here and a button right above that. This is going to be your cue button. Alright. Right above that's going to be your sync for all the guys that like to cheat when they DJ, or the females that like to cheat when they DJ, or just, you know what I'm saying, want to make life a little bit easier. This sync button is right here. Right above that is pretty much our Control-Alt-Delete button, or our Shift button. Alright. Right above that, we have our deck changes. So we can change this side right here between deck 1 and deck 3. Because like I said, this is a 4-channel board, but it doesn't have 4 jog wheels. So what they did instead, they put deck 1 and 3 on the same exact side, and it should be able to maneuver you pretty simple. Right above that, you don't really use these too much. These are your grid adjusts. Right above that's going to be your sensor. So if you're playing a dirty track at a clean party and you got to censor it real quick, you hit that button, it's going to go reverse and skip right over to the next part of that song when the chorus is pretty much finished. Alright, very cool feature, check that out. The SX1, I don't think they had that, but they have it on the 2. So looking right over here, we skip these buttons right here. This is your key lock tempo reset. So pretty much when your song's playing, it has its regular sound, how it goes through the song, its regular pitch. This is to change the pitch from if the song is sped up or if the song is slowed down. So if the song is slowed down, it's going to probably talk more like that. But if you don't want to have that slow motion sound, that real deep voice sound as you slow down the song, you want to have this enabled, so it keeps at its regular sound and just slows down a regular pitch. Alright, looking to the middle, we have our mixer part of the board, and this consists of, at the top, our browser scroller. Scrolling here is pretty much like using your mouse inside of your board. Helps you toggle through all your songs. You can press it, alright, click into that folder, go ahead, and right to the left and right of those buttons are your loads, so you could, once you scroll, load it onto this track, boom. Hit that button, hit this button, hit whatever button you want, whatever track you want to load it onto. Moving down, we have our FX. Whichever FX are loaded up onto here and here, you can assign them to certain, how you want to say this, certain tracks, or whatever happens on this side is going to only happen on this side. Whatever happens on this side only happens on this side. That's going to say FX1 or FX2. All right, FX1, FX2. Very simple. You're gonna sign on whatever side. You only get 2 effects slots. You don't get 4, you get 2, and this is how you choose them. Each track can choose between side 1 or side 2. So you can pretty much load 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can load 6 effects because this one is just your beats. And choose what side you want them on. Going down below that, this is your backspace. This is your load prepare area. This is your master level. This is your booth monitor level. This is your headphone mix, Q mix. All right, you can change between just what's going on in the headphones or the master output mix. Scrolling down below that, we have the master Q that lets you hear the headphones. All right, right to the right of that, we have the Q button for this track, Q button for this track, Q button for this track, Q button for this track to hear them all in your headphones. Whatever one is illuminated is what you will hear in your headphones. All right, right above these volume levelers, volume faders, is going to be all of your EQs. These are your sweepers. These are your low frequency, high pass, low pass filters. Right above that's going to be your lows. Right above that's going to be your mids. Right above that's going to be your highs, and right above that is your trim to reduce all clipping and distortion coming out of the headphones and the speakers. Right here we have one more fader. This is going to be your sampler volume master fader. All your samples that's loaded up on here. This is how you control the volume of those samples. And right below that we have your crossfader. This helps you to transition from deck A to deck B. And like I said, these are both exact copies, so whatever was over here will be, in fact, over here. So once again, this is the Pioneer DDJ SX2. Has never gave me any real problems, so I recommend you guys grab a hold of some sort of DDJ SX or SZ. They're all pretty much the same, and I'm gonna be using this in my videos. So now that you see what I'm working with, watch me get crazy. It's DJLee and I'm out of here.